How's Mason Cole done in his new position?
Really good, really good. He's got unbelievable football awareness, great initial quickness, plays with strong hands. You look for in a center, really the brains of operation. I mentioned this before, but he's sitting in a meeting room. Sometimes before he even comes to my mouth, he fixes the problem. So it's a pleasure to have him. Really is a pleasure, just as the rest of those guys.
Is there a hierarchy behind Devion, or is Devion, I guess, still the starter, presumed, and then?
Yeah, Devion's doing good. He's doing a great job. Chris Evans is outstanding. I mean, they're all doing a really good job out there.
What does Chris bring that's maybe different?
He's got really good instincts in terms of seeing a hole, being able to make a cut, feeling the feel, really letting the play express itself, and then taking the running lane. But they've all done. Drake Johnson's done a nice. Ty Isaac's done a nice job. So they're all competing in there.
Coach, how far along is your unit from where you probably expected them to be at this point in camp?
They're right on task. I really believe that every day they've come out and they're working so hard, and we're way farther along than we were last year. But there's a lot of things we got to get better at. We got to eliminate the drop balls. We got to eliminate the offsides. We got to play cleaner football. That's so important going into the first game of the year with a lot of messy football can happen. So we want to make sure that we're on point and that we eliminate the things that can be drive stoppers for us.
Where do you look to see the greatest improvement in your mind?
I just think everybody's understanding and putting more concepts on them, and they're doing that. We've thrown a lot at them in the first 3 days of camp when we started, and now there's a retention that's really good. So we've really improved really well in that area.
Have you found depth, Tim, beyond those veteran four? I mean, other than those
yeah,
guys in
absolutely.
Grant,
Absolutely. There's depth out there. Michael Wayne who's doing a good job. David Dawson. I mean, they're all Nolan Ulizzo. I mean, they're all bring something to the table. They're all better football players than they were last year.
We've heard a lot of
playing tackle or guard right now.
We're playing him at tackle right now. We're playing him at left tackle, working him in there with Grant, and he's doing a really nice job.
What about receive? Would you say he's in the mix?
Absolutely, he's in the mix. Yeah. Sure he is.
In terms of the outside receivers, obviously we know about Amara Jayu.
Yeah.
Jayu is going full, right?
Yep, going full.
So behind them, I mean, is it fresh? Is it a freshman?
Eddie McDoom, unbelievable, really can stretch the field very quick. Keikoa, Crawford, very good. Nate Johnson, they've all brought something to the table. When we recruited them, we knew something about them, and they've all done a really nice job. Just the rage off the football with their routes, the route precision, just all those things. And their talent, and their skill set. There's some suddenness out there, which is really nice to see.
Are they only on the outside, or are they who's in the slot?
We're working them every different spot. Just we kind of put them in there and kind of see where they fit.
Sure, you've already been asked a little bit about it, but who's throwing them the football and how is that development going?
I was talking to Mark earlier about it. This has been an unbelievable competition. I mean, they are laser beam focused. They're just lockjawed, and it's just awesome to see that. How important this is to them to lead this team, and they're all going through the process and doing a good job. And like I said earlier, that you don't want to make the decision too early and make the wrong decision. So as we go through the process, Jim and I and Jetta will sit down and talk about it and see where we feel the best situation for the team to lead us.
Magnuson said he's already won the job.
Max, yeah, he keeps saying that, Eric. I keep on over him saying that, but that's fun.
Are those guys limiting the mistakes?
Yeah, absolutely. And offensively, yeah, very much so. But we still need to get better, of eliminate the offsides, the drop balls. Everything you do, that you don't want that to pop its head out at the first game of the year, because those can be really drive stoppers and be detrimental to your production as a football team.
Is Bredesen a guy similar to maybe like a Cole or like Graham was, where they could play maybe 3 or 4 different spots?
Yeah, Ben Bredesen is a very good football player, and nothing to take away from Grant Newsom. He's a very good football player. But he's a guy that could play a couple different spots.
Right.
You look for the balance, you look for the cleats in the ground, you look for the initial quickness, you look for the quick twitch as you punch, and be able to feel something and naturally come off something. It's a God-given ability that a young man has, and he has that. He has that.
If you had to sum up the offense kind of just in one statement about what people will see and what excites you about this team and how they will play from an offensive standpoint, what would it be?
I just love their work ethic. I love how they come out every day and want to be the best at what they do. And it's important to them. It's important to that they be good and they be good teammates to one another. And they want to win. But they want to win, most importantly, the down that's ahead of them. The next down they want to win.
You said you don't want to make a decision too early on quarterback. Is there too late on making a decision on quarterback?
No, I think you'd have to make a decision some point in time before the first game.
Tim, you said at the big man camp, if you had to play that day, it would be that starting five. Has that changed?
It's, we're always working every day. I don't want to say, hey, these are the starting five because things can change. We've got some good talented young freshmen, some second or third year veterans that are in there, have done a good job. So, right now, Eric Maggs is a right tackle, Kyle Chaos a right guard, Mason at the center, Ben Braden at left guard, and we're battling out here for the left tackle spot.
Do you have any worries about having a young guy? I mean, obviously, you're going
No.
to have to go young there.
No, I don't. It doesn't worry me at all. And there's things that could change here in the next couple of days, but that doesn't. You forge ahead and you keep working, and you can never let that hold you back as a coach. You feel it in your gut, and you know it's right. You do it.
Why hasn't Grant solidified it?
Yeah, I just think it's been an unbelievable battle. It's like we said. As we recruit these guys, we get more talent in this program, and it's a competitiveness, and guys are really competing. And it's not just the offensive line; it's the quarterbacks, the receivers, the running backs, the defense. It's everybody's competing and want to be the best. So it's a fight every day.
What do you see from the fullbacks?
Fullbacks are doing good. I think Khalid's doing a nice job. He's got really good initial quickness. Henry Poggi's doing a nice job. They're all Hendo's in there. I mean, they're all bringing something to the table and really helping us to develop this offense.
Are they up there where Sione was, or getting there anyway?
Khalid has got really good initial quickness and really good snap. And you see it. He's got the first two quick steps that you look for in a fullback. It doesn't matter if he's going to block somebody, or it doesn't matter if he's releasing a flat or running a route. So, and they're all doing good things. Absolutely.
Is Jabril with you guys at all?
Not as this time he's not, but I'm trying to get him over, Mark. Can you talk to Coach Harbaugh for me?
How about? Did you guys have some type of plan?
We always got something.
Yeah.
Jabril's a powerful, unbelievable football player. Can do a lot of different things. You love to have him in an offense, but as we get closer here and as we start to work forward to the first opener, we'll start putting some things together.
How about Jordan Lewis?
No, we have not seen him. I'm sorry, Jordan Lewis. Yeah, he's. We'd love to see him. We'd love to see him offensively, and that's the fact. And we've just been working through some things right now, and we'll get to that.
How has it been going?
Harris and Mo Ways are the guys that have been here for a while.
Really good. Yeah, they've all done a good job, and that brings a lot of depth there. And Drake's had a nice camp, and Mo Ways has had a nice camp. I'm kind of going back to some catches and different things we've done, and they've done a good job.
Lots of talk about the defense. How much does it help that your defense is so good that you go up against them in camp every day?
Very good. It makes you good. It makes you every day come out, you got to compete, and the different looks that they give you and stuff there's a lot of different moving parts, and you better know your assignments.
And when he's 350 or whatever, maybe more, some guys said, are his feet that quick for a guy that big?
Very good. He's got very good strong hands, very good lower body girth. One thing you look for an offensive lineman is you don't want to be able to get knocked back. If you got good lower body girth, you can hold the ground, and then you come off and you block somebody. Sometimes you might move him 2 inches, but when you drop back down to be able to take another bite off of somebody, that he can do that.
Do you want him to lose weight, or
You know what? My biggest thing is with him is that when you're big like that, if you can move and you're big, so be it. I've coached some guys that, at times at former employers where, 380 pounds, 360, and if they could, you're not going to be a 320-pound guy. Let's be realistic about it. That's a big boned person.
Are you good enough to compete for a title with either of these quarterbacks, would you say?
Absolutely, yes.
Is there any possibility to play two quarterbacks?
At this time, no. But things could change. That's not what we've done, Jim and I, in the past. But if there's a situation for a game plan deal where we need to put somebody else to change it up and create another package, we will do that.